Hey, first, I want you to, right now, give yourself a round of applause. Yes, you. Give yourself a round of applause. Reason being, you made it. Welcome to Universal Sports Nation. We are a brand new channel. Brand new. I don't know how you clicked on this, but you did. You did, and I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. And you're going to be glad that you did. I really promise you that. Today's video is going to be about Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to give you my thoughts on what's going on. A lot of exciting things for the Jets. Maybe some things to worry about, but mostly positive right now. But first, if you could really do me a significant favor, and I know this is really tough to ask because you don't know me. I'm a complete stranger, and I'm kind of asking a lot. Maybe not so much, but listen right now. If I can ask, if you can like this video and subscribe, I can assure you that means so much to this channel. And I'm going to say this is our channel because this is about us enjoying ourselves together. All right? So if you could like and subscribe, and I promise you I'm going to do my best to bring you great content, exciting content, and content that you're going to enjoy following. So please like and subscribe. I mentioned that the other day. My wife, she drew that sign for the channel. She's a very talented artist. She's going to be on the channel in the future when she gets a little more used to being on the camera. She doesn't do it that much, but she's very talented as well. Okay, so Jets. What's going on with the Jets today? Okay, so we've heard on the Pat Mcafee show that Aaron Rodgers officially said that he made a commitment to the Jets about joining them last Friday. And I find that interesting. I find that interesting because Aaron Rodgers, maybe he could, I'm 100% sure he's conveyed that to the Jets. It looks like they're going out trying to get all of his buddies, getting Lazard, and I'm actually really excited about that move because, you look at Lazard the last couple of years, and you look at, the type of guy he is. He's a 6'5", big wide receiver, big frame. Last year, I believe he had 60 catches, which was up from 40. So the guy is improving, and you know what? He might be like a younger Devontae Adams. He hasn't come into a zone yet, so I really like that move, especially since there is an opening slot for him, and I think he'll fit that slot. I think he's gonna have that already built-in chemistry with Aaron Rodgers, and that's a move I really like. That's a move that we wouldn't have made in the past, and bringing him into our system with the guys that we already have, with the rookies on Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore, Breece Hall, the talent we already have. There's never enough talent that you can have on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, you see guys get injured all the time. And then there's also different type of offenses you can kind of conduct and different type of plays. The more talent you have, the more the defense has to worry about. So I really like that move. But Aaron Rodgers, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers? Is the way he's handling this situation? Everybody's saying that he's a prima donna, he's a diva. The Jets, they're a sinking ship. This is a Jets-like move, and I don't know. I don't see it like that. I really don't. Aaron Rodgers, just because he's kind of staying from afar and he's seeing what the Jets are doing and not saying anything. He's not talking to Schefter. He's not talking to ESPN. He's not really connecting with the media. People are criticizing him for that? I mean, there's more things to criticize people than not connecting with the media. I mean, that's the thing. I find that if you don't have that great relationship with the media, that they tend to slam you. And Aaron Rodgers, he's being slammed in the media because he doesn't have that relationship with them. Okay, so what? On Friday, he apparently told the Jets, he said, hey, guys, I'm in. That's well before the free agency period started. He gave them a heads up. So I give Aaron a thumbs up. All you really have to do is communicate with the team that you intend on playing for. That's the team that you want to benefit from your presence. and for you actually, you want them to know what you're doing so they can set up their team around you. So I give him actually, a good grade on that. Who the heck cares what the media thinks? I think there's a lot of jealousy going on. I think they see that the Jets are a good organization. They see what Joe Douglas has built in a very short amount of time. I think they were so happy that Zach Wilson was struggling. I think that, that was really they want to pummel the Jets. They really want to pummel the Jets. But the fact of the matter is, you see what the Jets did last year in the draft. The amount of talent that they acquired in one draft, it's just phenomenal. Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. That's an amount of talent that you would draft over a couple years, not that you would acquire in one draft. The fact that they acquired so much talent in last year's draft put them in this position to acquire an Aaron Rodgers. Think about that. Think about what Joe Douglas has done in just such a short period of time, and how amazing. I always used to think if the Jets had good leadership, if they had a good GM, if they had good people in place, how exciting it would be in New York to have a team that's competent. For the New York Jets, they're a storied organization for the wrong reasons. Obviously, they haven't won a Super Bowl since 1969. And people are saying, don't get Aaron Rodgers. Haven't you seen why it hasn't worked in Green Bay? He's been a cancer to them, supposedly. I don't think so, but I just hear a lot of negative things about that. But here's my take and why I think that's a fallacy, why I think that's the wrong way to think. First of all, the Jets are a completely different organization, number one. They have completely different players. They haven't been exposed to Aaron Rodgers for years and years and years, so they don't have that preconceived negative opinion of him. In fact, they've seen him from afar, so they have actually a very positive opinion of Aaron. So you put him in that locker room, you can actually catch a lot of lightning in a bottle, especially over a course of 1 or 2 year span. Players know, hey, we're all in right now. We're going to give it our best. And we know that ownership, and we know that Joe Douglas, he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that we win. Do you know how much of a motivation that is to know that your team will do anything possible for you to win that Super Bowl? Take that from a couple years ago when we were winning 2 or 3 games. And everybody's feelings were totally out the door. Sam Darnold, and, you got to feel bad for that guy. He never threw anybody on the bus, but it must have been so tough knowing that you didn't have leadership in place. The team, the organization wasn't stable. There was no direction. It had to be horrible for him. But times have changed. Now you have that direction. Now you have that leadership. And now going out and getting Aaron Rodgers, now you're going to have the talent. We have talent, but we're still missing the talent at quarterback. So you solidifying that leader, and that's another thing. I talk about leadership off the field. Leadership on the field is another issue. And leadership on the offensive side of the ball, the Jets haven't had that. They haven't had that. So you got to look at that. You're going to have a leader, a talented leader on the offensive side with weapons, and he's also going to have his comfort blankets. Everybody has that. Tom Brady had that. He had Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown. Guys came to Tampa Bay because that made Tom happy and made him feel more comfortable. And why should we look at that as a bad thing? Because if a player like Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady are more comfortable, they're going to be more productive. They're going to be more motivated. They're going to be more heavily invested in the team. So I think with Joe Douglas and the Jets, the approach that they are taking, I think it's hands down a very grade A approach. So I don't listen to what the media is saying because, like I said, there's a lot of jealousy out there. They're not used to the Jets being good. They're not used to the Jets having a lot of talent, and they're not used to the Jets seeing things when things go right. So that's my take. I'm very optimistic about the Jets. I think, like I said, I think they can capture lightning in a bottle. You have a lot of young offensive rookies. Not rookies. They're going to be in the second year now. Who knows what we're going to draft? We're going to also get more talent. So that actually is exciting to see as well, surrounding him with more talent than Joe Douglas draft. But we have a lot of second-year talent who are they're right now Pro Bowlers. They're right now Pro Bowlers, and they have a heck of a lot of talent. Okay, so those skill players are exciting. But like, what do you think about like how Aaron Rodgers has approached this situation? Do you criticize him, or do you think that he's actually doing a good job? I mean, like I said, I think why talk to the media? Just communicate with the Jets. Doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you. Who cares if they're calling you a diva? It's all about winning. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a business-like approach. I think the Jets right now there's a lot of adults now in the room. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so give me your opinions today of what you think about this video, your comments about Aaron Rodgers, the Jets' approach, about what you think about this video. I really would appreciate that. And again, if you could please like and subscribe. I don't even like to ask that, but you kind of have to, or else the videos don't get shown. So it's a fact. Okay, thank you so much. I will see you soon. Thank you. Have a great day.